Welcome to the Creators Club with Kimmi. I hope all is well. What's up? What's up? Today we are talking AI. I'm doing a full-blown series of how you can use AI in your everyday life and grow your life and your business. Let's go. So today we're talking about how to use AI when it comes to choosing your business name. Okay, I'm going to give you 5 tips. When it comes to using AI, it's all about the prompts. It's all about those prompts. You got to use the right prompts. You got to tell it what you want it to do. You have to tell AI what you want to receive, okay? Whatever you put in is what you're going to get out. So today I'm going to give you some good prompts on how to make sure you find a business name that is memorable, okay? So first of all, when it comes to using AI for your business name, you want the prompt of, give me something like this. These are just examples, okay? We're going to use like a cleaning business. Give me a business name for my cleaning business that will be memorable, that is relevant, all right? Also, you want to tell AI to check the availability, and I'm going to go over these step by step. You're going to say, check the availability of this name. I want you to avoid trendy spellings when it comes to choosing this name for me, and help me to find a name that is long term. So you're going to type all of that in your chat, okay? It doesn't have to be word for word, but just a little variation. The reason this is so important when it comes to choosing your business name is because when AI is looking for you, you want something simple. If your name is so complicated, people will not be able to say it. So if your name is like, let's see, I can't even think of one. Simply Simplistic Cookies by JoJo. Okay, that's a lot. Okay, how about cookies by JoJo that are simple, or making cookies simple with JoJo? And you put something like that in Chatgpt, and it's going to help clean it up for you, okay, and give you a few variations. You may even tell Chatgpt, give me 5 samples of this name, and it'll give you 5 different variations, okay? Because I find that when I'm teaching people, coming up with a business name is the hardest thing ever. And Chat has some pretty good selections out there, but you just have to tell it what you want. The other thing I mentioned in my prompt was making something, having Chat choose a name that's relevant to your industry, okay? So again, if you're making chocolate chip cookies, you don't want your name to give off the tone that you are actually selling shoes, okay? So you want to be very careful in what you put in Chat to get the results that you want. The more specific you are, the better your results will be also. When you're asking Chat, check the availability of the name. Why? I asked ChatGPT, for example, check for this name, when I've chosen different names for my businesses, check Instagram, check TikTok, check all social medias to see if anyone else is using this name. And Chat will do it for you. It will go across all the borders and everything, different platforms out there, to see if someone else is using your name. Now, we'll give you another tip when it comes to choosing your name too. You do a Google search. We're not leaving it up to Chat to do everything. You do a plain old Google search to find out, does anyone else have your name, okay? And that's so important, because imagine you set up your whole business, you get your LLC, your EIN, your trademark or something, and somebody else is already using it, okay? So when it comes to using Chat to find your business name or to help you find one, you want to tell it to avoid trending spellings, okay? For example, now it's like, even for me, I'm using Kreators Klub with a K. Now my brand is out there, but if it wasn't, then people are like, well, how did she spell creators? Is it with a C? Or most people aren't thinking to spell it with a K. But because my business is branded based on my K's, Kreators Klub with Kimmi, then I use a K. But you may not want to use something like that, especially if you're just starting out, you know, or you need to stand out. So also, when choosing your name using Chat, you want to think long term, okay? Something that's going to be in the business, that will have you in business rather forever. You won't outgrow your name. So you want something that's expandable. When I started one of my businesses, I could have just put, for example, notary. Well, I do a lot more than notary. I educate more on just notary. So my company is actually called Notary Educators, but I do train and educate notaries. So you don't want to, if I was just doing ink fingerprinting, I wouldn't want to just say, if I'm doing more than ink fingerprinting, rather, I wouldn't want to just say, well, ink fingerprinters America, but I'm talking about how to process different documents. I'm talking about different things. So whatever industry you're in, if you're cutting lawn, if you're doing hair, make sure that your name that you choose is also something that you can grow with, because you may just start out cutting hair today, but tomorrow you're selling oil products, right? So you want your name to be something that can expand and grow. So by using these different tips, now you know why you need to prompt Chatgpt the way you need to, why you need to ask it to give you something that's memorable, why you need to ask it for a name that's simple. See, you don't even know what to prompt, and you didn't know why you should be prompting it that way, right? So by using the tips and tricks that I've implemented today, you too should be able to find a nice name for your business that will be what? Simple and memorable, relevant to your industry. You want to check the availability and make sure nobody else has your name, right? You also want to avoid trendy spelling, something that's hip hop, like kids, KIDZ. Or you can use that, but I'm just saying be aware of it. And you also want to think long term when choosing your name, something that you can grow with you, okay? Because your business will grow, right? We're not one hit wonders over here. We may start out doing one thing today, but it's going to keep growing. So for all things when it comes to creating, making money in this digital world using Chatgpt, check out my complete course library at creatorsclubwithkimmi.com. Use coupon code WIN2025 for 60% off any of the courses there, and you too can have a complete digital business. Let's go. Until next time, like, subscribe, and share. See ya.